Happy
Happy
Independence Day,
Independence Day,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you. Happy Independence Day to you all.
मैम, जैसे कि हम जानते हैं कि विकसित भारत 2047 स्वास्थ्य से समृद्धि तक ये इस साल की थीम है, तो इस विषय पर हम आपसे चर्चा करना चाहेंगे।
बहुत अच्छा आइडिया है। आई थिंक हमें ये चर्चा की जरूरत भी है, वो करनी चाहिए क्योंकि आप सभी लोग हमारे साथ हैं। लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दिस।
Ma'am, when you look at India today, what is the one thing that you're really proud of and one thing we really need to work on?
Okay, I think it's a very good question when you say what makes me proud. We all are very proud of being Indian, right? We have very rich heritage, cultural values, we have diversity, we have unity. And you all know that India is world's fifth largest global economy.
Right.
And we are also seen as potential global leader. So India has a strong potential. But one thing which really makes me proud is that I feel that I'm living in a country with our leaders, political leaders, since independence, they were very aware of the fact that science and technology can drive our nation to very, very great heights. They were always aware of that. So that is very important that we have that kind of political leadership since independence. And I'm sure you all know that before independence, our medical framework was very restricted. Like most of our people were not really served when it comes to healthcare. But now we are like world's global leader in vaccine production, drug manufacturing, and digital health technology. And you have also seen we have so many feathers to our cap. Chandrayaan 3. We have nuclear program, missile program. We have white revolution, green revolution, Rotavac vaccine, Covaxin, HPV vaccine. All these are indigenous vaccines.
Right.
So we have come a long way, and this has happened because of the vision of our leaders. I'm sure you know that most of our research institutes, they were established after independence. ICMR, ICAR or CSIR, they had their genesis before independence. But after independence, their numbers or their network has really grown to a big extent. Even our institute was established after 1947. We were established in 1970. So DAE, IIT, AIMS, all these organizations came into being after independence, thanks to the vision of our leaders. And all these research institutes, they have created a huge mass of, I would say, skilled human resources in research. And this critical mass of researchers would stand us in good stead in the future also. And when it comes to where we can improve on, I think we should focus more on quality and impact, which our research can create at the global level. And second thing is we shouldn't just restrict to publications. We should convert our discoveries to products and processes. Products which can be used by our own people who are in low resource settings. So these are the two areas where we should focus more on.
Ma'am, I had another question.
Yeah.
So, as young students and young professionals, we always think of what change can we make in our country. So, what would you say to us? What advice can you give us?
I think you people can do everything, right? Because you have energy, you have skills, you have aspirations, and you are aware that India has largest population of young people.
Correct.
Right? 65% of our people are young people. So this can work to our advantage, and you all can really work towards solving India's problem, be it health, be it energy, be it other fields. So I think you can do quite a lot. You have to just build skills which can really help us in finding out solutions.
मैम, आपका इतना बड़ा करियर रहा है, सो आप जानते होंगे कि रिसर्च में काफी चीजें साथ साथ चलती है, जैसे कि सवाल और जवाब, सक्सेस और फेल्योर। सो आपके हिसाब से कितना महत्वपूर्ण है कि साइंटिफिक कम्युनिटी में हम फेलियर्स को भी एम्ब्रेस करें और नॉर्मलाइज करें, और क्यों?
फेलियर्स बहुत जरूरी हैं, वो बोलते हैं ना, हिंदी में कहावत है, सक्सेस आपको उतना नहीं सिखाता जितना आपको फेलियर सिखाता है,
Correct.
राइट? फेलियर्स आर द बेस्ट टीचर्स. So you can learn quite a lot from your failures. The only point is you should improve on. आपको अपने फेलियर से सीखना है, और आपकी जो भी स्ट्रैटेजीज हैं एज ए रिसर्चर दिस विल टेल यू हाउ टू गेन, जिसे बोलते हैं ना, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल्स. वो आप फेलियर से ही सीखते हैं, राइट? और एट अ पर्सनल लेवल आई थिंक I would say these are life investments. These will make your character. आपको वाइज बनाएंगे आपके फेलियर्स, आपको रिजिलियंट बनाएंगे, पेशेंस सिखाएंगे, राइट? और आपको थोड़ा ग्राउंड पे रखेंगे. They will show you your limits, right?
Right.
So it's important to embrace these failures. But ये है कि you don't have to repeat your failures. You have to learn from these failures and grow further.
Right.
Ma'am, I'd like to ask you if you would like to share any anecdotes from your scientific journey where you faced failure but it all worked out in the end.
So I can cite one example from my PhD journey. That was way back, many years back. Probably you were not born at that time. So I was told by my boss that I have to focus on optimization of non-radioactive southern hybridization. I'm sure you all know what it is, right? Detect करना है आपको जेल पे DNA fragment, ब्लड पे. So that time, radioactive hybridization, most of the people used to do radioactive southern hybridization. Non-radioactive was something very new in the field. So I was asked to optimize. So when I started using these kits were from Boehringer Ingelheim at that time. So I was I would say the scapegoat kind of thing. I had to start. I didn't have any prototypes. So it took me a lot of optimization. Every day, whenever I used to come to lab, I used to see black chills, autoradiograms, sometimes no band, sometimes all background. So it took me almost 1 year. But I kept improvising. I learned from my previous mistakes. And finally, one day I saw good bands and I was very happy. So patience is the key for any researcher.
वाह मैम, ट्रूली इंस्पायरिंग. सो मेरा सवाल आपसे ये है, आने वाले 25 वर्षों में भारत की फ्यूचर तय करने वाली युवा पीढ़ी को आप क्या सलाह देना चाहेंगे?
सलाह देने की बात है तो मैं सबसे पहले ये कहूंगी, जैसे मैं ये कह रही थी कि India's future rests on you all. So you should take care of your physical and mental health. That's very important. Only then you can contribute. Second point is continuous learning. This habit you must inculcate. I think knowledge is the power, especially in today's era. So you should focus on continuous learning, keep reading. Without that, I don't think a researcher can move forward. Third is that you have to be ready for the future. You have to focus on those skills which are needed in the future. We have been talking about AI, ML, gene editing, synthetic biology, molecular medicine. तो ये सब आपको सीखना चाहिए क्योंकि ये फ्यूचर के स्किल्स हैं. और एक बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट बात जो मैं बोलना चाहूंगी, you have to uphold our values, ethics, transparency. That is, all these values are important not only for research but also as a human being. So stick to those values because that is our crux of our being human, I would say.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
thank
for the
you for
insightful-
having this session. It was really good to interact with you all. So I would say keep working, keep discovering and take India to greater heights. And I'm sure Viksit Bharat, which we all are hoping for, कि by 2047 we will have a developed country. I think that entirely depends on you all.
Thank you.
Without your engagement, it won't be possible.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you and all the best.